Welcome to 1407 Grey Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. We are now bringing back Explaining X-Men to My Wife. You want to introduce yourself, sweetheart?
Hey, people. I'm Mrs. Ladybird.
Okay, all right. So, what X-Men do you want to know about? What X-Men character do you want to know about?
Okay, so let's do Moira.
Okay. What do you? Which life?
The first one.
Oh God. Okay.
You seem so annoyed.
No, it's not. I'm not annoyed. It's just like there's a lot. Like we thought she was one thing, and then we find out there's more to her.
Oh no, I remember you telling me about this last semester. Why am I thinking semesters? Sorry, I work at a school now, so my mind is now thinking in semesters.
Yeah. Like it was actually like 2 years ago.
Yeah, was it 2 years ago? 2019?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies regardless.
No.
Okay. All right, so Moira MacTaggert was... When I met her. How about I go when I met her, and then we go from where I met her, and then we go into everything else.
That's fair.
All right, let's go. We're still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I'm not going to cut that out.
Moira Kinross was born in Scotland, and she was this really brilliant geneticist. She got a Nobel Peace Prize. But here's the thing, in Marvel, like, every smart person has a Nobel Peace Prize. It's kind of like going on a merry-go-round. I don't know. Everybody's
You know, can I tell you what I think of her when I first was introduced to her by you originally? I felt like she was a goody two-shoes.
Okay.
Like that annoying girl who never does anything wrong. Not that I do. Not that I'm a bad girl, but yeah, to me she was like that goody two-shoes girl who like wouldn't hurt a fly, that the main top rich guy is totally in love with her and she's like, "Oh no, don't do that."
I'm going to stop you right there. Moira is okay.
Or at least that's the impression you gave me.
Okay.
Of her.
Moira MacTaggert is
Which
really
made
cool,
me hate her.
but she does some shady things. Okay, I mean, at one point, she's had really bad stuff happen to her, but she's done some really shady things in the process.
Like what?
Okay, when she went to Oxford and she met Charles Xavier, they fell in love, and Xavier
love.
He got sent over to he got sent over to fight in Korea. That's the way the story was. He got sent off to war, and she broke up with him with a Dear John letter.
I don't know that reference.
A Dear John letter for anyone under the age of
30.
Let's say 40.
2.
Yeah, 32 is when you basically break up with somebody over text.
Wow.
She sent the ring back.
It's not you.
No, it's you.
It's you.
No, it's weird because like she knew Xavier had powers, but she was like, I want to go with this other guy.
Who, the one she had kids with?
Oh yeah, Joe MacTaggert. She met Joe MacTaggert. Joe waited until Xavier was gone to swoop in.
Question. Probably we're gonna be jumping around lives. Did she ever get with Xavier? I can't remember.
Never. He's always friend zoned.
So he's always been the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yeah, which I kind of think that really affected how he views relationships.
Wow, she is an asshole.
She is kind of a dick.
Because she obviously knows Xavier loves her.
Yeah.
And she just milks it.
Yeah.
She milks it for all it's worth.
There's one part.
What an asshole.
There's one part in the X-Men the animated series, season 3, episode 5. It was in the middle of the Phoenix Saga, where she is talking to Banshee, and she said, and he asked her, does he still love you? And she says, I do not think so, but he needs me. Charles has given everything for his students, his X-Men, but friends, that's different. Sometimes I think I'm the only one he has. I'm like, wow!
Wow.
The entitlement!
Hubris.
That is hubris. That is like, she says he has no friends.
That was like a huge hair flip. Like,
she basically said he has no friends. He's just a rich guy who just has a bunch of kids.
No, it's like, he's a rich guy. He focuses just on his work, and he gives to charity.
But he has no life.
He has no life. So, yeah, he's rich, but I'm not attracted to him.
It's like I'm his only friend.
Yeah.
Which is really, I would really like to see how Magneto feels about that. Because, all right, it's always been Moira and Magneto never really liked each other.
Yeah, because you could probably read through her horse poo.
But I always wanted Magneto, the way Magneto talks about Moira talks about Magneto to Charles. So
it's kind of like a love triangle, but not a love triangle.
Yeah, like where two of them do not like each other.
Oh, wow. Can I tell you a side story?
Yeah.
It's totally irrelevant. I was going to work this morning, right? It reminds me of a love triangle. You know, like those roses things in the calls? So, so this lady calls and she's like, oh, my husband's been texting this person. It says David on his phone. But I think David is code name for a woman. And so Ryan from Ryan's Roses, Ryan Seacrest, he's like, okay, we're going to call your husband, give him like a dozen romantic pair of roses, see who he decides for the roses. So they call the guy. The guy's like, oh yeah, I don't have anyone special in my life who I can give these roses to. And they're like trying to push him to send it to the wife or to whoever they think David is. And the guy's like, can we just send this to like a nurse's station at a hospital? And then, he was genuinely like thankful for nurses who are working in COVID.
Right, that's
infected.
great.
Yeah. So Ryan's like, are you sure you don't have anyone who you'd like to give it to? And then he's like, no. He's like, I do, but I feel like the nurses deserve it more. Part of me, when I was listening to this, I thought he knew he was in on it. The fact that he wasn't going to get scammed through this joke of a thing. So then Ryan's like, okay, Phil, legally I have to tell you you're on the air right now and we have your wife on the line. And why didn't you send the roses to her? And then the wife's like, Phil, who's David? Tell me who's David. And he's like, he's a friend from the gym. He got super nervous. He's like, it's a friend from the gym. I've been working out with him. Then why are you telling him that you can't live without him? You're so thankful you met him. And he's like, because I'm just, he's my friend. And then Ryan's like, Phil, is there something you need to tell your wife? And then Phil's like, Annie, we should hang up and I'll call you back. It needs to be private. And they ended the call there. I think Phil is gay. He's a closeted gay man, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's funny that.
How does this have to do with Xavier and Magneto?
Because it's a love triangle with a man.
It's not a love triangle though.
Imagine
it's like it's like a guy has two best friends, but they don't like each other. That's the whole thing.
Moira is a wife.
No, not the wife. She's not
I know.
the wife.
No, but it related to this.
It really did. Xavier never goes, what? No, what? Me and
Magneto?
Me and Eric just work together. We're for the mutant cause. Like, come on. That's not how it happens. Like,
it'd be funny though.
Yeah, it's too low brow. I don't know. It's like too easy. If you're gonna do anything, do something with like Beast or Wolverine.
Beast? Really?
Yeah,
wait, Beast and Xavier or Beast and Wolverine?
Yeah, you know what? I could probably say either or, whatever. Beast also, I'm kind of a little pissed off at Beast because not anymore, but Beast is kind of like a snake in the grass. He's like that guy who, like, you can't get with the girl because she has a boyfriend. But then like they leave, and then like finds out, and then she finds out like, oh wow.
So Beast is the guy who'd come and sleep with your girlfriend when you're out of town on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, not on Valentine's Day. On, probably like Arbor Day.
So a random ass
day. On a random Thursday. No, but I feel bad for Beast because he got broken up with over a dance machine. But all right, Moira MacTaggert. We're really going off topic. You and your stupid War of the Roses story. With that had no context.
I just wanted to share.
Jeez. Okay. What your questions about Moira?
Okay, Moira. So we know she had kids in one of her lives, right?
Yes, she's had kids, and she's been a mother.
Okay. So what if I'm gonna throw something out there. What if we know that we are how can I word this? We are living in her world. If you think about it.
Yeah, it is Moira's world. Everything is Moira.
If you think about everything that's happened, you now have to kind of reference it back to her lives. It's like, okay, I'm just going to name a bunch of random things because...
Yeah.
Schism. Yeah. What life was that?
The 10th life.
Oh, the 10th life.
Like this life that we're going through right now.
Okay.
The entire line that's been going on. This is Moira's 10th life. She's lived the other ones before.
Oh.
So, like, by the time we get to her, she's on life 10.
Okay. So, going off of that, what if she does die the way
everything gets reset?
The psychic told her she was going to die.
What do you mean?
Because didn't you tell me that there was a vision that said she was going to be burned alive or something?
She did get burned alive.
And that was life...
That was burned alive. That was life 3.
Wait, wasn't it Destiny who told her?
Oh, Mystique's side piece.
So, where's Moira now?
Moira is on Krakoa. She's living in the No Place. Basically
What
tumor.
Is the No Place?
It's basically a part of Krakoa that no one knows what's going on. It's essentially
so
a
like
tumor.
Area 52?
No.
52?
No, 51. 50. But no, all right, you gotta look at Krakoa as a living thing.
Yeah.
Krakoa has a tumor. A small tumor. Now, a small tumor for us would be like a big piece of land on Krakoa. So she lives there. That's where she lives.
She's kind of like Napoleon. She was exiled.
No.
What is she doing there?
She's hiding.
From?
Everyone.
Why?
Well, because of her powers. Because everyone thinks that she's dead.
Why do they think she's dead? And why does she have to want to be dead?
Well, okay. All right, she died back in Claremont's run 20 years ago. She was killed by Mystique.
So now I'm confused.
Huh.
Okay.
No.
So you said she died 20 years ago.
No. She was thought to be dead. Like her official death was
okay.
Publication wise 20 years ago. It was a while ago. They have not seen her since she's been alive. The only people who know that she's alive are Magneto and Xavier. That's it.
And this is life 10?
This is life 10.
After she died, or they thought she had died? No.
No. Her death was staged.
Yes, I understand that.
So like she didn't her power like she didn't actually die. She just went into the shadows. She's shadowly. Shadowly.
So she's into hiding, and she faked her own death in life 10.
Yes.
And this was 20 years ago.
Publication wise.
All right, so then she's just she hasn't been popping up in anything?
Nothing.
So then House of X is the first thing in 20 years that's had Moira in it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Nobody knows that she's alive.
So maybe this is the reason why they did House of X, to
Bring her back?
bring her back.
Yeah, well, Jonathan Hickman is a genius. It's such an interesting way, because she, in the beginning, she was portrayed as a human ally.
Mm-hmm.
And that was another reason she was the human perspective for Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas Magneto was the mutant perspective. Moira was the human perspective, Magneto was the mutant perspective.
But she's not human.
She made him think she was.
But I thought
to everybody else, she is she is human. No one knows that she's a mutant because way her powers work. They hide her in plain sight.
So Xavier has never known she's a mutant?
He didn't know until she told him.
Interesting.
So everything that we've seen since the time they met.
And when did they meet?
They met years ago. They met in college.
They met in college.
Right.
But then, what about that one issue that I have read where she's like at a fair and...
Yeah, that's when they met. They met at
Oh, that was in college?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was recent.
No.
When that was Life 10.
Yes.
Have they met in previous lives?
Yes, but he doesn't remember. You got to think of it. All right, you got to think of it like a video game.
Kind of like Back to the Future.
No, Back to the Future. Like she could die and time still go on. She dies, things go back. It resets. So
that's what I'm telling you. There's something bigger behind this.
Nah, I think that's what it is. With Moira, if she were to think of her life like kind of like a video game, it's a reset. She dies, she resets. She's a fixed point.
Mm-hmm.
She can keep everything going forever. Think Groundhog Day, but with bigger consequences.
Interesting.
She does have children. Proteus, Kevin McTaggert, the son that she had with her husband who raped her.
So wait.
I don't know.
Are they alive right now?
Who?
Her kids.
Proteus is alive.
But if everything resets and that was from her other life,
No. The thing with Proteus, his birth was not. It's all contingent on Moira. So like she planned to have him. Okay, when she approached Charles, she told him, "Hey, we should break up. We're gonna break up. You're gonna have a child, and I'm gonna have a child, and they're gonna be very powerful, but kind of crazy. Just keep them around. Like we need their genetic code. We need their genetics." Yeah, Moira's not a good person. She's not evil, but what she's doing is she's playing with people's lives.
What if she isn't a good person? What if she's a villain?
How so? She's been radicalized, absolutely. She's seen a lot. Well, I don't think you can really judge her on that.
What if she turns out to be Xavier's biggest enemy after this?
After Cassandra Nova? I mean, you can take out Moira. It's not hard to take out Moira. All you have to do is take away her powers and then kill her.
And
done.
How do you do that?
Take away her powers. So, like, first of all, you have to capture her and then get her into like a collar or something and then kill her. Same thing of what you would do with Deadpool. I'm surprised that
like Deadpool.
I'm surprised that none of the human governments have thought like, hey, why don't we just build a one big collar, take away their powers, and just take everything? That's just me.
It's interesting.
Yeah, Moira MacTaggert she's a very complicated person. She's not a good person, and she's not a bad person either. There's layers to it. She did what she did. She did what she had to survive, and no one can really judge her.
Right. That's interesting.
Anything else?
No, I think. No. I think I'm leaving more confused than.
How so? What are you confused about?
I'm still caught up in the kid thing. Like you say,
Her kids
when
were
she
planned.
died. Yes, I understand that. But when she dies, everything resets. And if it was part of whatever life it was,
It goes
how
back.
are her kids?
They're not there.
Oh, you said they were.
No, they're not. No, like anything that happened from
So her kids aren't here.
What do you mean?
Okay, life 10.
Yeah.
Where are her kids now?
Her son is on Krakoa. He was dead, but they brought him back using the resurrection.
Oh, that's the key point that you missed. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, he's alive. He's one of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfsbane is also her adopted daughter.
Yeah, I know that.
And she has not said a word about her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like they forgot. They forgot that, and they also forgot that Sean Cassidy and her were a couple, which is, I would really like to see a series where we see where Moira is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go back to the old stuff and just know what we know now.
Mm-hmm.
How does that change? Like, was she just playing everyone this entire time?
Maybe.
I think that's what that Moira series is going to be about. Okay. Any other questions about Moira MacTaggert?
No.
She's a very interesting character. Yeah, she treated Xavier like a fuck. She just like used him and threw him away. It's funny. And Magneto was right there like, I told you. That's exactly what she does, bro.
Fun time.
Fun times indeed. Alright. This is great. 1407. Explaining X-Men to my wife. We'll see you soon.
Bye.